Hey y'all, I'm starting my dinner early today and I'm doing some super cheap steaks that are going to cut like butter. Check that out. Super cheap. Dirt ass cheap, but these are going to be so good. Now this is going to take a little minute, so I'm probably going to have to cut the video off like halfway through and then I'll come back and show the results. Alright, get a little bit of butter in the pan. And right now what I'm going to do is sear the steaks first. Get a nice little char. And I hope everybody's having a great day today. It's so quiet in my house today. Everybody's grandson's gone, my son's gone. Hubby's up there watching some type of sport. Whatever's on, whatever sport is on, he's watching it. Alright, so I'm going to wash these off real quick. Yes, I like to rinse my meat. Gotta wash your meat, guys. Alright, so now I'm gonna very lightly salt and pepper these. Just regular old salt and pepper. And these are gonna get seasoned up twice. Actually, I'm not doing pepper in place of it, I'm doing this right here. Yes, and these are going to be super flavorful on top of cutting like butter. Alright, so I'm going to lay these in the pan. I'm going to crank that pan up a little bit more. There we go. You want to hear that sizzle. And there we go. They all fit. Yay! Okay, so I'm going to do this other side real quick. And I hope y'all are going to join us on the weekend for our musical rounds. I've been so excited for it, y'all. That's my new thing. In case you're just joining me, I'm making some steaks. Super cheap steaks. These steaks were 3 for $8. Can't get much cheaper than that. But like I said, when you see the process and you know after they're done cooking, they're going to cut just like butter. Just melt in your mouth. So right now I'm just getting like a really good char, good sear on there. And actually while that's doing that, I'm going to get started on my cabbage. I'm making some fried cabbage. Yeah. So first thing I'm going to do, sorry if my big face is all up in the camera, y'all. First thing I want to do is some bacon. Now I had some bacon drippings from yesterday, breakfast, but I'm going to grab some fresh bacon. Okie dokie. It'd be nice if I had a pan on, huh? That would be good. Alright, real quick. Alright, I'm going to shift this right there so y'all can see what I'm doing. Can y'all see me? Oh, that's a horrible angle. Y'all, that's because my kitchen is small as crap. I'm about to cuss. And it's still not here. Look. Y'all can see that. There you go. There we go. We good? Alright. So, like I said, I got my steaks in and they're getting charred. And I don't want to keep messing with them. I just want to make sure they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. I'm going to crank that fire up even more. That thing is on hell already. Alright, so this pan is heating up and I'm going to put this bacon in here. Actually, I'm going to cut this bacon up a little bit. Yeah. Just cut them in half. And I want to fry these up and get all the grease out of there. And we're going to use that grease in this fried cabbage. And we're going to put some of this bacon back in here too. It's going to be so good. And for my potatoes, I'm going to fry those up too. Potatoes with the onions. Y'all, this is going to be a dinner fit for a king. Well, I do have a king up there right now, so. He's a good one. What's good on the menu, y'all? Anybody making anything good? Alright. I don't want to crowd too much of that. Can you see that? I don't want to crowd too many pieces of bacon in there just yet. Alright. That thing's starting to brown up pretty good. Come on, y'all, come in and talk to me. Ask me something, tell me something. And you know what? I don't know if y'all can see these steaks. I hate when they do that. It's like flipping. You see that? So I'm going to have to cut it so it lays flat. I really hate to cut a steak before it's time, but there we go. Lay that mug down, and it's doing it on all of the sides, so I'm going to have to cut every one of these steaks. That's what you get, you know, what I get for buying cheap steaks. But like I said, when you see the end result, it don't matter cheap or what, these are going to be delicious and cut like butter. Promise you. And they don't take as long as you would think, you know. But I am going to braise them. After they're seared, I braise them in some beef liquid. And then I put a ton of butter in there with them and let them swim in that butter. And, oh my goodness. Ooh, y'all, it's hot in my kitchen. I always say that. Yet I hate to bring a fan or anything in here because we don't have AC in the whole house. It's only upstairs. So when I'm down here, I got to suffer. And this was like a dungeon. Ooh, it smells good though. Steak and bacon at the same time. Y'all see how pretty that bacon's looking already? And I'm not going to get it like super crunchy because like I said, the main thing I want to do is render all that fat out of there so I can put that in my cabbage. But I am going to throw that bacon back in there and let that cook some more with the cabbage. Oh, it's hot. Belly button. Okay. What's that mean? Belly button. Is that my new nickname? Alright, my bacon's almost done. Ooh, it's hot, y'all. I'm going to need a plate for that bacon. Hey, I'm making some steaks, and these are super cheap steaks. They were like 3 for $8, but I'm gonna make them so they cut like butter. And I'm doing some fried potatoes and some fried cabbage. Yes, yes, yes. I'm like excited. You ever be excited for dinner? Excuse me. I just need something to put this cooked bacon on. And I'm not going to use a paper towel to drain it because I want all that fat to go back into the cabbage. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Like I said, I didn't want it like to crisp up too much because I'm going to put it back into the cabbage and let it cook up. Alright. So I'm going to turn that off for a second while I chop up these onions. Y'all, when I tell you it's hot as hell, like literally hot as hell. Alright, so my steaks are done frying up. Now I need a pan. My bad. Sorry, y'all. And I gotta get my beef bouillon. That is chipotle. And I know I got some beef in here somewhere. Maybe I've done it. Oh, yep, here we go. I knew I wasn't crazy. Got some of that. And I'm going to mix that with some water. Teaspoon and a half. Alright, to this I'm going to put some salt. Some garlic powder. Some of this steak seasoning. And a little bit of this garlic and onion seasoning. Well, I said a little bit, but you see, we went kind of hard. Okay, so now I'm going to take these steaks out, put those in this pan. Along with all these juices. And whatever gook is in that pan, we want all that to go in our steak. And I'm going to take all this liquid. And without wiping, going over top of my steaks, I don't want to, all that salt and pepper that we put on there, I don't want to get all that off there. And I'll show y'all about how much liquid I put in there. Can y'all tell? So once that liquid cooks down, it's going to be so soft and tender, and y'all, just trust me on this. Cover up, of course. Hold up. I got it. Yes, I really don't like using these little sheets. Especially like, for this, I don't think it's going to fit the whole thing, so I'm going to end up having to use 2. Okay. Look at that. Look at that. half an hour. And then when it comes out that time, I'm going to cover it, put a ton of butter in there. Y'all, I forgot to put the damn oven up. And I'm cooking it low and slow. It's on 350. And like I said, we're going to let that go for about 45 minutes. And then we're going to come back and put the butter and stuff on it. Y'all, wait till you see what this steak looks like. All right, so now I'm going to do my cabbage. And this was that bacon grease. Oh, real quick, I got to chop everything up. I'm getting ahead of myself, y'all. That's because I'm so excited. Who don't like fried cabbage? Where's my knife at? And you know what? Fried cabbage is not like something that's super hard to make. I don't know why I don't make it more often though. And I love it. Whole family loves it. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna just do each piece. And I don't want it to be super small, but I don't want great big hunks and chunks either, if you know what I mean. And I'm gonna, of course, rinse this off. That should be about enough. Might as well take the rest of that off there. Alright. So that's it for our cabbage. I gotta get rid of this waste, and then I gotta chop my onion. 1 second. So, got my onion. And I think I'm going to use 2 in here since I'm doing that whole head of cabbage. Small one. Yeah, I like to taste my onions and my cabbage. I know some folks don't like it so much, but I do. So I'm going to rinse this off. And I'm going to start heating this bacon grease back up. Sorry I'm so noisy, y'all. I got a lot going on over here right now. Okay. So, there's that. Break this off a little bit. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to put these onions in here. Oh, wait. I'm putting butter in here too, yo. Like I said, I keep getting ahead of myself. And I'm gonna put, yes, all that. We ain't done yet. Like I said, this is fried cabbage. And we want it to taste good. Okay. Some of this onion and garlic seasoning, and it has pepper in it, so I'm not going to add any additional pepper. Garlic powder. And you can adjust your seasonings to taste. You know, if you don't like garlic, don't add garlic. Alright. So in goes our onions first. Break these up a little bit so we don't have great big chunks of onion floating around in our cabbage. What's up, peoples? Dang, y'all are quiet today. Where's my folks at? That's always, you know, striking up some combo. I'm glad to see y'all watching, though. I thank y'all for joining me. Ooh, it smells so good in here. I wish y'all could smell it. Alright, so I'm going to start putting this cabbage in here. And I like to kind of, you know, take it apart. I don't want to cook up these great big hunks and chunks. Yeah, it's a tedious job, but somebody got to do it. Times like this make me wish I had a little girl. Never had no girls. Two big-head boys. Do y'all have kids that actually help you in the kitchen? You know what? My granddaughters try to help me sometimes. Kids nowadays, their attention span is so short though. Like, I was young, I wanted to be in the kitchen. I wanted to see what was going on. I wanted to help. I wanted to do something. Not our kids. And I should be able to fit all of this in this pan. And all you gotta do is just keep on stirring. Did I drop a piece under here somewhere? If I did. Put them in there. Okay, so I'm gonna let this kind of cook down with the lid on it a little bit. And once it starts to cook down, it'll wilt, and then I can mix it up and do what I need to do with it. Turn that way down. Because we want the cabbage, just like the steak, to cook down low and slow. Alright, and now it's time for my potatoes. I need a different knife. Yep, this one right here. And I'm going to peel. See, I don't have no big enough freaking workspace, y'all. I don't like this. Okay, guess we'll make that work. So I'm going to peel them. And this ain't going to take real long. You know what? I have bought one of them things, those little machines that you use to peel your potatoes. And I ended up giving it away to one of my nephews. I wish I would have kept it now. Because this is a tedious job right here. And I don't use like a potato peeler. I always cut my knuckles up. Every time I try to use one, I end up slicing the heck out of my hand. So this is old school. This is how I remember my mom doing it and her mom. Well, I can't say her mom. I never met her mom. My dad's mom, my grandma. Yeah. They didn't have all these different gadgets and, you know. Alright, so my cabbage should be going down a little bit. I'm going to check on that real quick. Oh, yep, it's going down. Oh, y'all, I wish y'all could smell it. And once this starts to go down a little bit, that's when I'm going to put that bacon back in there. Oh, it smells good. Shoot. What's up, y'all? Is anybody else making dinner this early? Or am I the only one? I just like to knock it out, you know, before everybody starts coming in. And then I can't, you know, do it like I need to do it. And have use of my kitchen. I know I don't like a whole bunch of people in here either when I'm cooking. Holiday time, you better not get in here and try to help me in my kitchen. I appreciate the help, but oh no, let me do it. I don't know. Maybe I'm just funny like that. Shoot. I remember my mom having no help in the kitchen. Or my grandma. She did everything by her damn self. The whole holiday meal was all her. I know there's families that do the whole, you know, potluck thing and everybody will do one, you know. And that's cool if that's what you grew up doing. But, you know, like I said, in our family, whoever was the head or the matriarch or whatever you want to call it of the family, that's who did all of the cooking. Ooh, y'all, I'm hot, real hot. I wish I could speed all this stuff up so I can get the hell out this kitchen. Shit, it's hot. Okay, let me get rid of this here. Well, actually, let me do my onion. So I can throw all that out at one time. All right. Get rid of this waste. 1 second. Ooh, sheesh. It's super duper hot. Where's my oven knife? Here we go. Can y'all see me? There she goes. Alright, so I'm just chopping up a little bit of onion to put in my fried potatoes. And actually, I didn't rinse those potatoes off yet. put those in here. Because I need a pan with a lid on it because I'm going to smother these potatoes. A little bit of oil in this pan. Ooh, y'all, it's hot. I don't know how y'all slice y'all's when y'all do y'all's potatoes, but this is how I like mine. And they crisp up so good. I like my fried potatoes to have like char on them, you know, almost caramelized. And the onions that you put on them, I like my onions to be dark. You know? Boy, y'all are really, really freaking quiet today. Nobody's talking to me. Or maybe it's happening again. The other day, we did a live. And we had hundreds of people come in. Okay? And no comments. How often does that happen? And I was like, man, maybe it was something wrong with my phone. Or I don't know if it was the channel. Like, I don't know. But we had like 400 people in watching and no comments, nothing. Everybody's, it was like birds chirping, crickets. I said birds chirping. Crickets, y'all. I'm done chopping. I'm going to throw these in the pan, and y'all know the fried potatoes take like no time. Okay. First, let me see what's up with this cabbage. Ooh, y'all. I gotta bring the camera over so y'all can see what it's doing. Oh my goodness. Alright, it's about time for me to throw that bacon back up in here. Y'all need to let y'all see what this is doing real quick. Check it out. Check that out. Y'all see that? Mm-hmm. Sorry. And I got some bacon. I'm going to chop that up, a little rough chop. Actually, I could have just broke it. Crumble it. And we're going to put that right back up in that pan. Yes, that goes right back up in there, y'all. Fried cabbage. What is better than that? For real though. Alright, so I'm gonna put the lid back on and let that go again for a minute. And rinse these fingers off. I'll be right back. So now I can work on these potatoes. Can y'all see that? Okay. When this pan is getting a little bit hot, I don't want it too hot. All right, and go to potatoes and onions. And some simple seasoning, a little bit of salt. Some of that food. Teeny tiny bit of parsley. Just a little bit. Okay, toss those around. Look at how pretty that is already. I don't know if y'all can see it with my weak camera, but yes, already. So now that has to cook down low and slow. Turn it down even more. And I'm sorry, y'all. I like to clean up a little bit in between. Okay. What's she doing? Okay, y'all, so I got the steaks in, cabbage going, and fried potatoes going. So I'm going to end this. I'm sure this will be delicious. Hey, Sophia. Thank you so much. Well, I'm like halfway through, and I don't want to prolong this and just have y'all sitting here watching me do nothing. So I'm going to end this here, and then I'm going to come back with the results. So thank y'all for joining me. Stay blessed, y'all.